Hey guys, welcome back for another daily crypto market update. I am now in Toronto. The CN Tower is like over there. Like you can't see it. I'm not even going to change this, but basically I'm in my hotel room and you can see outside a bunch of other hotels. That's that's the nature of being in the big city, I guess. Okay, so let's get started. First talking about Big Daddy BTC. We have a confirmed TBO breakout yesterday. No breakout yet, but there's still 2 hours left on today's daily candle, which means that it's very much possible to print another breakout. But you'll notice here that RSI, daily RSI, is back above 70 again. This is super amazing. And we're also seeing on-balance volume not quite touch, but basically bouncing off of the moving average, and daily volume, bing, 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 we got a winner. Daily volume has exceeded the 30-day moving average. Now we just need to see this continue to just outperform. Boom, 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 going up higher and higher. Nothing else happening on the 4-hour time frame. Nothing else happening on the weekly time frame. These TBO breakouts, I missed these from last week, or maybe I talked about them. I don't know. The last 3 days have been a literal blur. Yeah, I think you can forgive me on that. Ethereum continues to pump. This chart is doing an incredible job. Not only is Ethereum now at a new local high, has a current local high of 27.38. Today it's up 7%. Volume is on fire. The moving average, you see that? See this picking up like that? This is incredible strength. Even if Ethereum has a pullback, this is a gift, an entry, or rather a chance to re-enter. It is now confirmed closed the previously open CME gap, which is great. On the 4-hour time frame, we already had our TBO breakout cluster, literal 3 in a row, 1, 2, 3, back here on Friday, and the price has since rocketed up 28%. And because Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, that means that the FBTC chart is looking so good. Yesterday, I was pumped to tell you that there was a completed, confirmed TBO open long right here. This confirms a bullish uptrend. And today, where are we? We're up 6%. And look at volume, outperforming. Look at the moving average. We're finally seeing this thing tick up. The last time I was looking anything like this was back over here in February. This is a great sign for this chart. RSI is still overbought. On-balance volume looks incredible. On the 4-hour time frame, we just confirmed another TBO breakout. Now, it's not a perfect cluster. I really like these white dots to be bing, 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 3 in a row. But this is a super duper strong TBO cloud. All 4 lines really wide and going up like that. That's amazing. On the weekly time frame, this is one of the biggest things we could be excited about for FBTC. This is the first time FBTC has touched this thick pink line right here, the TBO fast line. It kind of kissed it here, but the last time it really touched it was back in July 2024. That's insane. It has literally been 42 weeks since this has happened. You guys literally are witnessing history right now with Ethereum. It is insane. And by the way, I'm very happy to report that I am very much still in profit, not just on WIF, but on my FBTC trade. This one I am so excited about. I took profit already, and it's continuing to move up higher. So far, I'm in 14% profit. This is a great trade. I'm still holding out. I might even consider moving my take profit target, but at the same time, I'm going to be satisfied with any amount of profit because I've been in this trade for almost 100 days. So things are looking really good. I really want to close out of this trade and free up my funds. This is just an incredible gift. We're going to talk about WIF in a second later as well. So I'm not really going to skip to that. So let's keep going over here. Yes, great. Dominance charts. Okay. I need you to guys understand this because I tell people in the Better Traders Club, they know exactly what I'm talking about and why I keep harping on this. This is so important and so exciting. The fact that stablecoin dominance is falling, that it's even below the daily TBO cloud is a sign that this is a strong bearish chart. This is so good for crypto. Since January to April, we saw a very scary market. Really, since December the 8th is where we bottomed out. We saw our TBT bullish diversion signals close short, and we've seen this rip up higher and higher. Now, when we see stablecoin dominance increasing, that's showing an increase in fear. When we see it deflating, printing bearish signals like TBO close long and open short, this confirms a bearish downtrend. Seeing this print on the chart, knowing that now we're down 12% and we're below the cloud, like this is such a gift. It's such a good sign. And when we have when we have stablecoin dominance and Bitcoin dominance, both of these charts dumping at the same time, this means that dominance is shifting in favor of others, which it is. Others is up. Others is actually in progress of printing a TBO open long. It will most likely close that today. Wow, this is insane. The last time this happened was back over here in November. Guys, this is crazy. Look at the TBO close shorts. We got three of those, open long, open long. After this, we saw others dominance rocket up another 23%. Things are I can delete that. That's old. Things are looking incredible. Things are looking so, so good. But because Ethereum is bullish, that means that Ethereum dominance is bullish. Look, it's grown 5% today. This is wild. Not only does it have a confirmed open long from Sunday, the fact that it's almost at the top of the cloud, I'm literally speechless, guys. The last time it actually did something like this was back over here when the spot ETF listed. Now, Ethereum dominance is a really weak dominance chart because this is so closely tied to the price of Ethereum. But as I've shared before in my market analysis on the Better Traders Club, the fact that Ethereum dominance actually fell down here to this low and it's bouncing is a great sign. I don't know how much higher Ethereum's going to go. To be honest, it's going to go as high as it wants to. And I don't care because as long as ETH goes up and Bitcoin stays flat or relatively flat, FBTC is going to pump and I'm going to get out of this cursed trade. That'll actually be a blessing in disguise. Now, I have a lot of other coins I want to share with you today. But before I do, I want to remind you that I teach you guys how to do this at the Better Traders. This is what I do for a living. So I have courses that go into automated and active trading using Altrady. There's a link for that in the description below. But when you take our courses, you're going to learn how to use the TBO, how to trade, how to use bots, how to make sense of the crypto market. And I want to encourage you to start first with the 15 Minutes of Financial Freedom course. But for all of you wanting to just go ahead and crack it up or crank it up another level, our two advanced courses, Mastering Passive Income and The Smarter Trader, are both on sale for our spring course sale. It's about 30% off, I believe, for both of these courses, but it ends in 3 days, just so you know. Now, there's a lot of great information and tools as well in the Better Traders Club. When you click on this, scroll all the way back down. For some reason on Safari on this computer, it looks really weird, but there are tiers on there. If you want the TBO, get the trader tier. If you want everything, get the pro tier. All right, that's the easiest way for me to explain it. So let's go back over here to TradingView and start looking at some of these tickers. Okay, so first things first, let me just move this out. Cool. Now, Celestia has been one of these charts that has been really struggling to break out higher for a long time. Many times it was piercing, but now we have a final huge move last Thursday, and we're seeing TIA go up higher and higher. And look what it's also doing. It's in process of printing a TBO open long today. Volume is still exceeding the 30-day moving average, although it's down a bit more today than it was the day before. ENA, this one is also in process of printing a TBO open long. This thing's up 15%. That happened fast. Look at volume. Wow, this is sorry. It changed when I literally just added it a couple minutes ago. That's wild. And the price is also exceeding the highs over here. Just curious. TBO breakouts. All right, Tezos XTZ is also in progress of printing a TBO open long, which will confirm bullish upside continuation. AXS, which I believe is Axie Infinity, is also in progress. And look at the volume. Today's volume so far is greater than 2 times the average, which is amazing for Axie Infinity, which used to be this amazing gem of a coin that shot up from 12 cents all the way up here to $100 or so, something crazy. What a fall from grace. $114 down to 3, 97%. Hopefully people that traded this or invested took profits at the top. Most likely people don't, though. That's how it works. It's okay. That's why you're watching my channel. Trust Wallet, TWT, is also in progress of printing a TBO open long. Sorry, I am still trying to get over this jet lag, and it's like totally wrecking me right now. So getting the funny, weird stuff right now. Well, not really that funny, but you get the idea. Now, volume on Caspa on the daily chart, ridiculous. This is greater than 3 times the average daily volume. On the 4-hour, we also had TBO breakouts. The last one was on yesterday, Monday. But still, like, I would really like to see this push up a lot higher, just because this all looks crazy bullish. This looks good too. I don't see why it shouldn't, but it's really above the cloud. It's looking strong. Volume's just starting to look good. So in that way, it's kind of just getting started. Maker is in progress of printing its 3rd TBO breakout. It's not quite in a cluster, 3 in a row, but it's really close together, which is amazing. And volume is just barely outperforming the moving average. Beam, this one is seeing more volume. This one is also seeing on the 4-hour time frame 2 right now. 2, or actually this is the 3rd one. There's 1, then 2, then 3 TBO breakouts. The move really hasn't even started yet for Beam. And what's interesting about these breakouts, I want to give you a little bit of a tip. When we see them happening at local resistance, like right here, you can see how the price is stalling at TBO resistance right here. We're going to see a breakout above this, and the next target is going to be the top of the TBO cloud, the slow line right there at about 0.013. SPX, my favorite meme coin. This one is seeing a whole lot more volume. Look at what's happening here too with the moving average. Seeing how it's crawling up like that? It's a good sign. On the 4-hour time frame, this actually printed TBO breakouts back over here. But I wanted to show you that sometimes the price will go into the fast line. It will bounce up a whole lot more. But one of the most exciting things about this chart, at least in my opinion, is that SPX 6900 is back above the daily cloud. It made a newer local high here at 89,764, something like that. Let me get the right number right there. Cool. I make this thick. So it exceeded this high from back over here, which is impressive. And I think it's going to continue moving up to about $1.54, probably higher, just because it's a meme coin. Grass, this one is printing its 5, 6, 7, 8th. This is the 8th TBO close short on this chart. Do something already, Grass. Now, for some charts to watch, XRP is now on day 2 above long-term overhead resistance, which is a great sign for growth. XRP is not seeing a massive surge of volume, but volume is outperforming the 30-day moving average, which is a good sign. It is above the TBO cloud and above overhead resistance. We're still waiting on one more day to confirm that this level is broken. Link is so close to testing its first resistance fan level right here, which is amazing. I've been buying Link since about here, just buying over and over and over, and now I am feeling really good about all those buys as the price was going lower, as the price is now approaching 1757, which is great. I am looking at volume though, and I'm not sure, even though it's outperforming right here every single day, which is great, I'm not sure if it has enough momentum to push above resistance. So we need to watch this level, and the price right now, if it were to pump, is about 1865. So we need to watch out for that. Aptos, in a similar situation to XRP and Link, it's actually, Link isn't there yet, but Aptos, like XRP, it's struggling right now to hold above overhead resistance. This is the first real test and pierce that we've seen for a long time, actually ever, I should say. So this is exciting that it's happening. Look at volume though. If I had to pick between Link and Aptos, Aptos has so much more momentum. Look at that compared to this. Oof, look at that's amazing. It's interesting too because the charts look actually Link looks more bullish, doesn't it? But Aptos, the volume looks so much more attractive to me. All right, Aave. I just want to congratulate you guys. You know why? Because all you smart people that have been paying attention to me, and I was saying, well, once we see Aave break above this 0.5 fib level, it's going to shoot right up to the 618. And that's probably where it's going to stop next. Now, we're not looking at the price right now, exactly tagging it, but that's pretty close. And it's up 6% today. That's incredible. So, way to go, us. Yay, team us. And then with this one had a really great day yesterday. Right now, it's trying to push up higher. The volume is still looking good, to be honest. On the 4-hour time frame, we already had our TBO breakouts before we pumped up 56%. The price is slightly stalling here, and that's to be expected because it's approaching overhead resistance. And as you saw before over here on Altrady, yeah, I'm super pumped about this trade. I am still in it, a minute to win it. I am totally feeling the itchy finger feeling right now where I really want to just take out like half of the position. I might even do that just because it's slowing down here. But there's also a really good chance that we could totally see WIF shoot through overhead resistance and pump so much higher. But I think I am going to take just a little bit of profit. I just can't help it. It's like too many bear markets. All of you out there know exactly what I'm talking about if this is not your first bull market, okay? So I want to remind you, you can join the club, get more actionable insights, all that fun stuff, indicators, you know it. And when you can also save 30% on our advanced courses for all of you that have signed up for the Better Trader Summit that is happening on Thursday in 2 days. I will see you there. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.